Hello amigos, RadiShineAmigo here, and welcome to Spyro Dragon. In this part we're going to be confronting the boss of this world. This boss name is Hardcore and it's metal. His name is Metalhead. And trust me, he likes his metal nice and loud. I don't know where I'm going with this. So yeah, Metalhead. He is the next boss. It's quite a unique boss actually, because you don't actually flame this one, you actually charge instead. What a difference! But yeah, he has these weird little poles and you're supposed to charge them whenever they turn a certain colour. We'll get more into that later, because first of all we got a bit of a level to do, because you know, this game likes to put levels before their bosses. That's the way it rolls. Metalhead in Japanese is called Ironhead. And this level has 500 gems and 1 dragon. And it doesn't say what the fodder is in this level, but I know damn well that there is fodder in this level, so what the fuck there, Spyro Wikia. But, I believe it's chickens. We'll try and stay along with the screen. I'm trying to look at the game long enough to see if I can find it. We'll see them eventually, but I think they're chickens. We're just collecting a couple of gems at the moment, so you know. Yep, chicken. Chicken and a fodder. Enemies, you've got Banana Boys, Armoured Banana Boys, Strong Arms, and, of course, Metalhead. And trivia, it's just the whole Spyro does not do an aerial backflip when he arrives at level. Because, you know, we really wanted to know that, because that really changes our thoughts on this game. It makes the gameplay so much more intense. So yeah. Now, there is actually a little area that you can fly to underneath. I'll be showing that off in a second. But basically, there are gems there. There's also a key you can find there, and the treasure chest will be later on into the level, of course, which you can use that key to unlock the treasure chest. You all know this shit, but you know, I kind of need to drag out this commentary a little more. Kind of like how you have like have 50 episodes of plot, 30 episodes of filler, and then after you make filler Shippuden, and you know, like stuff like that. I don't know. Really obscure Naruto reference. So yeah. The key's around here somewhere. I like to charge my way over to the right, you know, get there as fast as possible, and then start collecting all the stuff. Just because there isn't any other, like, areas you can explore on the right hand side, but there's more stuff you can explore on the left, so get to the right as quick as possible, then slowly make your way back, because then you know that you've collected all the gems and stuff. I believe there's a key over there. And we want to collect this key because, you know, you know the drill. Extra life, of course, always helps. From 28 now, which is sweet. Can die another 28, maybe 29 times, so I think 0 counts as a life, until I get game over, which is not going to happen because, you know, I'm playing the game. But, yeah. Make sure you fly up over to these little buildings over here, otherwise you will miss some gems, and that's no good. It's your gems. Gnorc doesn't have the right to steal them if you don't want him to. So what do? First, you say no. Then you grab them and get out of there. But most importantly, you have to sell someone you trust, like a dragon, a rooster, a police officer. I don't know.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
For a second there I thought he said he's all juiced up, and I realised, oh great, more Crash Team Racing puns, but no. Okay, this area here, whenever they go red, you cannot touch them, otherwise you get hurt. And by red, the things going red, I mean the poles that you can see blatantly there. And if they're green, you can charge them and they break. While they're blinking from green, red, green, red, green, red, you can still charge into them, but you just want to be cautious just in case you get hit. And sometimes Metalhead is such an idiot that he will blow up his own little things, and you can actually beat this whole thing without charging into a pole. You basically just let Metalhead destroy them himself. Sometimes you'll have to aim some of it to get to him, but you know, other times you don't. Quick thing there. That where I just jumped there, it seemed pointless, but sometimes there's an enemy up there, so just double check. Sometimes the enemy appears, sometimes he doesn't. Other times he gets killed and you get the gem from somewhere else, and it's so weird. I don't understand it that much, but yeah. there's a chest over here, and we want to use our key over here. Da -da -da -da. So yeah. Got some gems. Once we have enough gems, we can buy some bombs from the from like the market and stuff. This isn't Zelda. God damn it! I'm kind of screwing up my references by stuttering. Or am I stuttering? I don't know. I'm speaking slowly when I think. That's what it's called. But yeah, once again, destroy all these poles, and this time the robot will actually die. And by robot, I mean Metalhead. And if you're from Japan, then Ironhead. Ouch. There you go, he just killed himself. Because Metalhead is the smallest robot in existence. Therefore, he must be made by Dr. Eggman. Actually, I do wonder, how the hell was Metalhead made? Have they ever explained that Gnorc can actually create robots? Because I don't think they have, I'm not sure. I don't know. Nah, Wizard did it. I mean, it would make sense. There are wizards in this game. Now there should be the last few gems over here, and we'll be finished up with the level. Yep, there we go. Which means we can go to the next world. And yes, I did press the exit button on the menu, even though the portal was right next to me. Deal with it. Yeah, first we want to collect some dragon butterflies, because, you know, you need to get your health all prepped up ready for the next world. I was about to say last world, but it's not the last world yet. Create a balloonist. Whoa, that was quick. I barely had a chance to patch that leak. Jump in the balloon and I'll show you to the next world, called Dreamweavers. Yeah. Bonk. Yeah, we're now heading over to a computer software program called Dreamweaver. Here we're going to create a website about Spyro. Yeah, this is next world, Dreamweavers. This world's pretty cool, although I must say it has some of my least favourite levels in the game. But then again, it's one of the last worlds. It's technically the last main world. I count it as the last main world just because the very last world that you visit after this is kind of a bit too short for me to want to call it a full world, so, you know. It's more of like a main boss's lair type of thing, you know. Either way though, I'll still say this is the second from last world, just to cause less confusion. Even better, call it Dreamweaver's world. There you go. Now these little things, I should go over what they're called in a second, but basically you hit them and they'll have a little clock that goes off. Basically, you need to quickly jump over to the platform that they rise or shrink down or whatever before the time runs out.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
Okay, now there's 300 gems, 3 dragons, and the fodder are mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, there's bouncing mushrooms in this world. Apparently Spyro's had too much shrooms. I guess he visited Mario on the way here, and now he's seeing jumping mushrooms. Soon enough, the colours will feel so bright, and he'll have his own game where he jumps into space and goes inside multicoloured aliens and stuff. And, you know, it'll be all fantastic. But in the meantime, the enemies are male fools and female fools and clock fools. Now, differences. I'm gonna click this up. Male fools are I'll try and see if I can get them on the screen. Well, when we get to the level. Clock fools are obviously the one with the clocks. Male fools are the ones on the left, and the female fools are the ones on the right, I believe. I'm just gonna quickly check that up, because, you know, want to make sure that... Correct. Yes, that is correct. So yeah. Now, is there any trivia? Yes, there's some trivia! This homeworld bears a slight resemblance to the level in Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon, the floating islands, and may have inspired it as well.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Gnasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
You must suspect the unexpected, and be sure that you find enemies around every corner, as a great ninja does not wear orange and run headfirst into battle. Is that two Naruto references in this one video? I don't. And the concept also resembles Skyland from a level called Skyland. I think it's Skyland. I think it's a level. I'm not sure. It just says its concept also resembles Skylands in the Skylander series. I haven't played Skylanders, so I'm not too sure what that is. I'm going to guess either a level or a hub world. Or Spyro's home world. I'm not sure. Probably a hub world. Or a level. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. There's the boss. He's called Jux. Oh. Amos the Balloonist. Nice job collecting so much stolen treasure. Gnasty's world is not the most friendly place you will find. No shit. It's Gnasty Gnorc. I wanna go after him. Patience, you must collect gems and dragons first. And dragon eggs. You know, they're still technically dragons. Fuck you. Stupid. That was a male, I think. I'm not sure. Female. I'm confused. Think it was a female. I don't care. Fuck this game, I love it. There's a cannon over here. There's a mouth thing controlling it. And he kind of... He basically fucks with all of the female... Messes with all of the females in this level. By basically changing them from small to big. I really should have chosen better wording. Yeah, god damn it. Yeah, you can make these smaller. And I'm fouling at the moment. But don't worry, I'll get there eventually. What are the... I think they might have been Mal ones. Yeah, the taller ones that you saw earlier are actually Mals. Because the small ones go from small to big and stuff. Whereas these ones go from small to wide. It's still technically big, but... Female's small to bit wide and male is small to tall.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that Gnasty Gnorc.
Nice job, Spyro. Good on you, matey. Now, could you fetch me some cup of tea? You do say, I also like some bangers and mash, man, because I'm a total English stereotype, even though I actually am English, but you know, rock on. Bakura for the win, because you get a bridge reference.
Yeah, I'm actually British, by the way, so I was taking the piss out of my own, like, race, whatever. No, I don't care, because
Bangers and mash, man.
I love doing that type of voice. It's so funny, because, like, British people sound nothing like that, yet everybody thinks they do. Actually, there probably are some British people that sound like that.
Because bangers and mash, man. Would you like to play a children's card game? I have lots of children's card games. I also have an evil diabolical side that fucks with you in the night. I'm so diabolical it hurts. They don't call me Florence for nothing. You know, this is Spyro the Dragon, dude, but I am going to sound American in it. And make Yu-Gi-Oh! References. We're in Icy Flight now. I also should say Dreamweaver in Japanese is actually Dream Garden Home, which is a pretty nice name. Icy Flight is called Ice Sky in Japanese. This one you want to simultaneously get treasure chests and I left that in, didn't I? Shite.
I think I do it this try. I hope so. Yeah, I kind of forgot to edit that out. It doesn't matter though, because I mean, Spyro the Dragon. Don't tell me I'll fuck up here as well. You know what? I'm talking anyway, so I have stuff. Oh, there isn't even trivia for this level. Great. Okay. And this is the bit where I say fucking and commit suicide. Bangs and mash, man. I'm sorry, that dragon just gets me reeled up to say Bakura stuff, and in it. I love that one episode where Bakura tries to be American. It's like, yo, what up, dude? Bakura, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to sound American in it. In America. Anyway, Spyro the Dragon.
Gnasty Gnorc. I want a bangers and mash.
I don't know why I find that so funny. I love Spyro's voice actor in this game. I've never said that before. I also like Little Karibo's voice actor for Bakura. Could you have guessed by now?
I'm going to free Namek.
I need to stop now. Choo-choo train. Basically, the trains, you can breathe fire on the barrels and double barrel. You can breathe fire on the barrels and it'll count as 2 instead of 1, which is very handy. These propeller things are annoying because they kind of go up and down and up and down, and sometimes you can kind of miss them. They can be kind of annoying, but yeah. Hey, look, guys! I did the aerial dive at the end of the level. Write it down in the Spyro wiki. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. New record. Try again? No. I actually remembered to press no that time instead of spam the X bomb. And yeah, you do get a certain amount of gems. I think it's 300 each time for flight levels, which is quite handy. Don't know where it finds the gems from, but you know. Maybe the treasure chest he blows up along the way. Either way, we're right near the end of the episode. Stop a corner in my head, I need to stop. So yeah, next part, we'll be playing levels in this world. Derp. See you guys next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.